guys.
It would be nice if you engaged. Did you hear that? This is his birthday gift.
I did.
And you're like that.
Sorry,
You're
my
like
grandmother
that.
just passed away.
No, don't try the grandmother. Don't. He's lying. She did not just pass away. I'm so sorry, Dirk. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, that's the kind of
This is Oh, this is how this is going.
With CinemaBlend?
Wow.
Bring up heroin again. It went great.
I believe that the legend is real.
Which it's not.
And I'm going to find it.
Which you want.
And when I do, just imagine the lives that could be saved.
This is a movie that actually was supposed to, like a decade ago, they were going to make this movie with like Tom Hanks and Tim Allen.
Yes.
I'm curious, as a producer of this version, did you ever have did you see those early versions? And do you know how did that movie go from that to this?
I just think in the world of Hollywood, as you know, that things get developed and there's an energy and a fervor behind it, and then all of a sudden something happened and somebody drops out and it just goes away. Mm-hmm. But also, everything happens in the way it should happen. And by the time it got to me, it was a complete rewrite from page one.
And Tom Hanks was like, I don't want to do it.
Tom Hanks was like, I don't want to do it with Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. And then I was like, fine, I'll do it.
Because it was me and Tom Hanks originally. Yes. That was it.
But me and Tom compete a lot. So
Yes.
I knew I was
It was Tom. He
hot
didn't
on
want,
his heels.
Tom
for it.
left.
Yeah, Tom left. And I was like, I'll take it.
Emily came in. I was
Take
like,
it.
no, Emily,
Yeah.
give me Scarlett.
Yeah. But she wasn't available.
I think this means that you guys get dibs on like the live action Toy Story remake when they make that down the road. So which one of you is Buzz and which one of you is Woody?
I'm Buzz, Woody.
Really? Is that right?
Right?
Like, why?
Just because you're kind of gangly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you're Buzz because you're just cool.
It's kind of cool and strong and tough. And
Got it. And I'm like, hey,
a
guys.
space rocket. And you're like, hey, I'm a cowboy.
Oh, God, sorry, Frank.
Sorry, strong form.
I think the most interesting thing about your character, you found yourself in a fairly unique position. Your character takes a big step forward in representation within Disney films. And I'm curious kind of how you feel being the actor in that position, taking that step.
Yeah, I mean, I think we felt the kind of weight of that responsibility and really wanted to do justice to that moment. And the scene that you see in the film is one that we thought about and discussed so much. And I remember in like the lead up to it, just being more nervous about that than anything else in the film, because really wanted to get it right and to make sure that it really kind of worked. And it was a moment that could be something that audiences properly connected to. And I love that about the film, that it has this kind of like depth and it paints these characters as people in full and they have interesting backstories and it's not just, blowing stuff up. It's like characters that you really care about and you're really invested in them and you care about them.
One scene I wanted to ask you about, because I found it really kind of fascinating. It's maybe like your biggest scene in the film, is just some dialogue between you and some of the other, conquistadors. Mm-hmm. But it's done entirely in Spanish, and it's not subtitled.
No.
Were you at all involved? How was that decision made? Why was that decision made?
Well, we were all Spanish speakers. All the actors. I mean, the amazing Danny Rovira and King Gutierrez, and our incredible director, Jaume Collet Serra. He's Spanish as well. So it kind of like came out naturally. We tried it in English and we tried it in Spanish, and it felt more natural and it felt more inviting to do it in Spanish, because it's all about, this movie is all about taking you on a journey. It's about you being disconnected from your reality and thinking that there's a world out there that is fantastical and full of mystery and full of fantasy. And we thought that doing it in Spanish and even created the mystery of not having it subtitled would help to feel that you are completely removed and you are invited into a journey, into a world that is detached from your own world.
We must secure our travel, come on.
So we're here at Disneyland. I'm not sure how much time you've been able to spend here. Other than Jungle Cruise, do you have a favorite attraction?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this afternoon is the afternoon where we get set loose in the park and we get to be tourists for the day. I'm actually really excited to go back onto Jungle Cruise because I've only ever been there as a child and I don't really remember it that well. And I know it's been updated as well, so I'm really excited to see the new ride. And also, you know, I am a stand-up comedian, so maybe I could steal a few jokes off the skipper.
This is my second time here, and last night after the premiere was my first time on Jungle Cruise. I mean, it was my first time on the ride. So I feel very happy. It's gonna be definitely unforgettable.
So are you ready, you know, maybe a few years down the road to see yourself as an animatronic in the Jungle Cruise?
That'd be amazing. Aguirre is such an iconic and an interesting character, and so vibrant, and you know, with all the snakes. I mean, it's pretty spectacular, and the work that the special effects department did on them, I think that it would be great. It would be a great shout out to all the great work that the director and the special effects department put into the character. So it would be great. It would be fun to bring my kids and see, okay, that's that played that a few years back.
Yeah, I mean, not even an animatronic. I feel like if I'm not getting the film offers, I'll definitely be coming back to Disney cap in hand and saying, look, I've got transferable skills. I was in the movie. Please make me a skipper. I can crack puns.
I know there are some differing opinions on Jungle Cruise puns. I am a fan. I am
Most
hoping.
people are. That's what I'm realizing.
I am hoping that there's like 2 hours of alternate takes of you just delivering
I
every
think there
pun
are.
under the sun.
Dude,
It was Jack Whitehall's favorite day on set. We must have shot it for 12 hours. There are so many puns that did not make it like
I had pages
of puns.
and I would just be like, okay, go. And I would just say them. And the beauty of it is when you have two people and you're delivering these puns, and we went on for hours, Jack Whitehall, who loves them, and Emily, who hates them. It brings me such joy. And when I know she hates it,
it's
the
even more
mustard
fun.
I put on these puns.
Yeah.
Right?
He gave us some welly.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's the way he does it, and then he goes like this at the end.
So here's the thing, Dirk, right? So
Oh God.
I saw a girl, right? I had to break up with her.
You've already fucked it up.
I fucked it up.
Totally fucked it up.
I got it. I've drank too much already this morning.
Okay, he's drunk. So go on, try it again.
Okay, we'll try it again. Here's take 2.
Okay.
So bad.
This is why we had to shoot the puns all day. This is why.
Here we go.
Okay, let's go. I was seeing a girl.
I was seeing a
dating
girl and we
once.
broke up.
No shit.
No,
it's seeing a girl with a lazy eye.
Right, but that's not why we broke up.
Okay.
Right. I couldn't break up with her because of that.
Okay, so why'd you break up with her?
Because.
I don't got it.
No.
Come on, this is. See what I mean? Do you think that he calls himself the pun slinger? This is the worst
All right,
sling
listen,
of a pun I've ever
I was
seen.
seeing a girl, she had a lazy eye, but I had to break up with her. And
Why?
I'll tell you what, because
Yeah.
she was seeing someone on the side. Huh?
Dirk, did you love
Hey.
it?
Of course.
Yeah. Savannah loves it.
Hey?
Look at her laughing.
You're welcome.
Savannah loves it.
You're welcome.
So
I just gotta fucking get there. That's the thing.
I know.
without
You got to get
screwing
this
it up.
down. You got to get this down.
For goodness sake, just leave me alone. That was a disaster.
Didn't go the way I planned.
this movie obviously, you know, owes a lot to Pirates of the Caribbean. You've talked about how just seeing that movie inspired you to want to be part of something like this. That movie didn't just get one sequel; it has seen many.
How many is it?
So I
5.
think they're on 5. So,
We're gonna
like,
be doing
are-
this when we're 90.
Are you guys ready to do like?
Well, you'll be
one more
90.
sequel?
I'll be 90
I'll
next
be
year.
90 and I'll be like 60.
Say what?
So are you guys ready to do not just like one more sequel, but like 4 or 5 of them?
Honestly, if I could just do Jungle Cruises and an odd couple of passion projects in between, I would be so happy. Life would be good. It was joyful. The whole thing, our whole team, our whole family on this, we are like a family now.
Yeah.
We cried when it ended. It was beautiful. So he cried.
I didn't cry.
Like a
All
little.
right, this is CinemaBlend. No, guys, no. No, I didn't.
You realize that's going to mean there will be more puns.
We had the
There'll
best
be more
time.
fun. We
man.
did. We really had a
the
beautiful
best
time. It was so fun.
And of course, these sequels all depend on the audience, you know, and how they react to it and if they come out. But also, what's unique about this time that we're in, you know, this post-COVID time as we're all trying to work through it, the measure is different. So, you know, right now we're having great conversations with Disney early about the sequel and what it could look like, and starting to create and break story creatively, which is
Jama's
great.
got some cool ideas.
Yeah, and I love us being in a position now where box office matters, but it's a different measure and a different time. So the box office can be what it's going to be. Disney Plus can be what it's going to be.
Especially when you're breaking new ground.
And
with
breaking
a
new
movie,
ground
and it's
with a
not
movie,
it's not an
yes.
established franchise. It's more
Correct.
comforting for us to know, like, it could have legs in a different way.
In a different way,
And be accessed by a lot of people. You know?
Which is why we're talking about the sequel now.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, it was the most incredible experience, and so we really hope that audiences love this film and come out and see it, and you know, the opportunity to be able to tell another story and to do it again with Dwayne and Emily would be a privilege. So yeah, I would be very up for that.
Here we go.
One more quick question: Are we going to see you in Good Omens season 2?
I don't know. You know, I feel awkward asking Neil, but I saw the news that they were doing a second series of that, and I think it's great. And you know, if I'm part of it, that would be fantastic. But who knows?
Have to ask you about another movie that you've got coming up. You're doing the Borderlands movie.
Yeah.
I've heard you say that you're not really much of a gamer.
Uh-huh.
So from that perspective, kind of what's exciting, interesting about the Borderlands movie for people who aren't going to know the game?
Yeah, because the things that in the end, games, movies is all about storytelling, you know, and the most iconic games, such as Borderlands, is the storytelling and the tone of the games what have made them so special. So now I know the game. I didn't know it before, and the tone is spectacular. The tone is it's so dark and so witty and so whimsical as well. It's so in on the joke and kind of like impudic. You know, there's a I don't give a damn attitude, you know, to the game, and that's what we rescued and put into the movie. So I'm very excited for the fans of the game to see it and see how respectful we were to the tone of the game.
Hello. Just wanted you to know this has been mislabeled.
We're gonna do this together.
Haven't you been dreaming about adventure?
It's Dirk's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Dirk.
Cheers, Dirk.
Cheers. What are you gonna do for your birthday?
I'm talking to you.
Us?
Yeah, this is it.
That's it.
This is my
Interview
birthday present.
and strip
This
club.
is it.
I know.
And you're gonna hit the strip club.
Look at that smile.
Yeah,
Right,
he is.
there he is.
There he is.